Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hilman Shauqi bin Muhammad FAUZI, and in today's video, I will do a demo of our task manager system. So this is our about page content, which consists of our team members, and the first member is me myself, Hilman Shauqi bin Muhammad FAUZI, and my other three members is KHAIRUL AKASYAH bin AHMAD SABRI, BADRULAMIN bin ZULKIFFLI, and also our last member is FIRDAUS bin Nur Azmi. So I will proceed with how to add tasks in our system. So the user can insert their name here. For example, I will insert my name, and they can add all the information of their task. For example, the title, the description, due date of their task, and also the priority. Okay, I will enter all the information that needed. The due date will be 13 January and the priority is high. So once I press the submit button, the list will show up on the right hand side, as you can see here. So I will insert another task. As you can see here, if the user feel that the task has completed, they can just simply click the checkbox or also the title, and the task will be cut off. All the title and information will be line, which mean that the task has been completed. And we also in our system also we include filtration depending on the completion of the task. So I will show you the pending filtration. So as you can see here, the ITT587 test is not yet to be completed, so it will sit on the pending filtration, and the completed task will be go to the completed filtration section. So the user can delete the task if they feel the need to delete it. Okay, and yes, the task has been deleted. And also we also provide a clear all button, which they can clear all the tasks that they have insert to our system. So that's all for our demonstration of our task management system. Now I will proceed to explain to you about the source code.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is BADRULAMIN bin ZULKIFFLI, and I will be explaining the edit task function in our ITT588 group project website. Okay, the function takes in parameter like task ID, task name, which is the title, description, due date, and priority. To edit, set the task ID same as edit ID. Set the edit task to true, and set the task input dot value as the title. Next, description input dot value is equal to description, so that the new description input will override the old one. Same goes for due date input and priority input. The focus method gives focus to an element. In this case, task input or title of the task is being focused and added into active class, so that the element is ready for the user to start typing to edit. This will help signal the user when the form is ready to receive input. After that, description.value and due date.value is set to null, and priority input.value is set to low. This resets the input value for description, due date, and priority after editing. Now that code reviewing is done, next I will show you the website demo. First, you fill in the information and click on the submit button. It will add a task to the website and appear here in the right section. As you can see here, I have already added some tasks. To edit, click on the three dot and choose edit. And then you can start fill in the form. Okay. Once you have completed the form, submit. Click on the submit to edit the task successfully.
Now I will explain to you guys how we generate and display the HTML markup for the task list based on a selected filter. So li tag is a string variable that will store the HTML markup for each task, and taskbox2 is a reference to the document object model element with the class taskbox inside an element with the class wrapper2. Next, the if to-dos condition checks if there are stored tasks in the to-dos array, and for each loop iterates through each task in the to-dos array, and inside the loop it checks if the task matches the selected filter or if all is selected. And to generate the HTML markup, if the task matches the filter, it will generate HTML markup for a list item, which is the li tag representing the task. And the completed variable is used to determine if the task is completed, and it adds the check class for styling if true. And next, the generated HTML for each task is appended to the li tag string, and after the loop, the li tag string contains the HTML markup for all tasks that match the selected filter. Finally, this HTML is inserted into the taskbox element, which is taskbox2.innerHTML equal to li tag, which as you can see on the source code.
Hello everyone and Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to delve into a critical JavaScript function that power the task management functionality in our application. This function, known as add or update task, play a pivotal role in seamless handling the addition and modification of tasks. Firstly, let's understand the overall structure of this function. It begins by extracting the user task input from designated input field. This input is then trimmed to ensure there is no unnecessary space. The function checks if there is valid task input to proceed. Now, here where it gets interesting. Inside the function, there is conditional statement to determine whether it is a new task addition or an edit operation. If it's a new task, the function extracts additional details such as task description, due date, and priority from various input fields. It then creates a task object and encapsulating all this information, including a detailed status of pending, and add it to our task list. In case it's an edit operation, the function updates the existing task with the new task name and refresh the description, due date, and priority of the task being edited. After any addition or modification, the function ensures a clean state by resetting the input field. It then takes care of storing the update task list in the browser local storage, ensuring that the user tasks persist even if they are closed or refresh the page. Now, let's explore the function in action step by step. The first is user input. This function begins by capturing the user input from the designated input field to ensure it's trimmed of any unnecessary space. Second is new task addition. If the user is adding a new task, as determined by the is edit task flag, the function proceeds to collect additional details such as the task description, due date, and priority. These values are stored in task object along with the task name and a default status of pending. This object is then added to our task list. After this, the input field for description, due date, and priority are reset to prepare for potential new tasks. The third is editing existing tasks. If the user is editing an existing task, the function updates the task name and refresh the description, due date, and priority based on the user input. Again, each edit task is flagged to reset to false. The fault is data persistence. Regardless of whether it does new task addition or an edit operation, the function ensures that the task list is stored in the local storage of the user browser. This guarantees that the user tasks are safe even if they are navigated away from the page or refresh. The last is display update. Lastly, the function triggers the show to do function update in the display task based on the currently active category. This ensures that user see the most recent change reflect in their to-do list system. So the add or update task function not only capture or manage user input efficiently, but also ensure that the seamless addition or modification of tasks. Its ability to persistently store data and update the user interface make it crucial component of our application task management system. That's it for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is FIRDAUS and I will be presenting about the delete task function and a clear all button. So first thing first, about the delete task function, it deletes a task from the to-dos array, updates the local storage with the modified array, resets the edit mode flag, and then it will re-renders the task in the user interface based on the specified filter. So when this function is called, the delete task function initiates a crucial step for a seamless user experience. It begins by setting the isEdit task flag to false, distinguish between task creation and editing. The function then utilizes the powerful splice method to seamlessly remove the task at the specified index, which is from delete ID from the tools array. So it will preserving the array structure. Subsequently, it updates the local storage using local storage.set item, converting the modified to-dos array to a string under the to-do list key. This preserves the user's to-do list persistently, surviving page reloads. The process concludes by invoking show to do with the specified filter, refreshing the user interface to provide users with real-time updates and accurate task representation, ensuring a responsive and cohesive to-do list interaction. Okay, next is about clear all button. So clear all button is typically used when a user wants to remove all the tasks from their to-do list at once. When triggered by a key event called clear all button, it will simply reset the edit mode flag, remove all the tasks from the to-dos array, and update the local storage with the modified array. So first thing first, it will make sure that the web application, isn't trying to edit any task at that moment by setting the isEdit task flag to false, as the data type for this variable is boolean. And then it will use a splice method, which it will clear out all the tasks from the to-do list. So basically from the beginning of the creation of the task for the to-do list. It's like emptying a basket, to make an analogy. And it will start from the very first task, as I was mentioned earlier. It will clear out from index 0 because it uses the array function. So next, it will update it will update a special storage space in your web browser, known as local storage, with the modified to-do list. This ensures that even if you refresh or come back to the web application later, your to-do list will stay empty. Finally, to make sure to see the changes, the system tells the show to-do function to redraw the task list on the screen. So when you click clear all, it's like a clean slate for your to-do list. And the application makes sure everything behind the scenes is taken care of so that you can start afresh with your new task. That is all. Thank you.
And last but not least, we are using CSS to design our task management system. And this is a bit of our CSS source code. And I think that's all from us. Thank you for watching.